The Hicks Head South, a 1950s comic all about the communist takeover of China. And as you can guess from the picture, the attitude is not pro. The soldier, so Simeon, eating a banana, his steed, a donkey I can almost hear braying, and everything in the background is going up in flames. The serialized strip was produced in Taiwan, and so it was meant to be stridently anti-communist on its surface level, but it did speak to an underlying social reality, acknowledged too on the mainland. And that is that when the People's Liberation Army marched into Shanghai on May 20th, 21st of 1949, it was an army of rural adolescents who had never seen a city before and who famously and believably or not would ride up and down the elevators of tall buildings in wonder and innocently wash their rice rations in the bidets of luxury hotels. Some of my own favorite movies of the People's Republic and the early years are about this topic, 不夜城, or Centuries Under the Neon Lights, all about what happens when kind of country bumpkins enter the big city. The message there is, of course, quite different, but it's an interesting confluence that both in Taiwan and on the mainland, the frontline soldiers of the PLA are imagined as not quite up to this task. And you can see here on this cover, the well-put-together urban resident not so impressed with our stumbling soldier here on the bus or tram. I've been a little free in translation, and south here is just south of the river Jiangnan, the Yangtze River, but it's kind of a culturally rich, wealthy area, quite different from where many of the soldiers were coming from. But the twist and the danger with all propaganda art is how was it received? How was it read? And that's something you can never quite control. And by the way, if you Google the title, the Taiwan National Library has some full scanned versions that you can read online. But how do you read them? For people then, as now, the satire is biting, but I wonder if they applied it just to the communist forces or also the incompetence of the nationalist army itself.